Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Natalie and I'm a Carolina homeschooler. Today I want to do a walkthrough of our grammar curriculum. We are using IEW's Fix-It Grammar. We absolutely love this curriculum and I thought I would share with you what it looks like, and maybe it's something that works for your family as well as it does for ours. So stay tuned and we'll take a look. All right, guys, this is Fix-It Grammar. With this set, you're going to receive the teacher's manual and you'll receive a student workbook. And you can always buy extra student workbooks if you need to. I have 3 students, so I need to, buy one set and then 2 more student workbooks. So you can buy them separately. You will also need some sort of notebook, whether a spiral notebook, composition notebook, something to keep the pages, it'll keep the pages together. And I'll show you in a few minutes what you have to do with that. So I'm going to start with this student workbook just because it's a little easier to understand the concept and what you do. So when you begin each week, you will have the lesson that you're learning. In this case, they're learning about indentation, capitalization, articles and nouns, who, which clauses. It will go over all of these instructions. And these exact instructions are also in the teacher's manual so that you can either read with your child or read to your child all of the exact instructions. Then this is their work for the entire week. It's set up as a 4-day work week. And these are the things that you need to add to this week. So vocab, you're going to indent, you need capitalization, end marks, you're going to label your articles, your nouns, and your who, which clauses. So as you go through each sentence or couple of sentences, you're going to label the parts of speech here. Once you do that, you're going to come and you're going to look up this bold word in the dictionary. And this is where your notebook comes into play. In the back of your notebook, I just mark off a couple pages. You're going to come in and you're going to write, I don't know if you can see, you're going to write the bold word, and then you're going to find the definition and write the definition. So this back portion of your notebook is going to be a little glossary or vocab section. So you'll need that. And then I'll show you in a minute what the main portion will be. So you're going to write your definition. You're going to make your notations up here. You can see we have articles and verbs and nouns, capitalizations on King Henry. Once that's done and your vocab is done, in the front of your notebook, let's flip to the front, you're going to, or the child is going to write that sentence that they just corrected out using indentations, capitalizations, all the punctuation that they just put in there. So that by the end of the year, they have written the entire story in their own handwriting. So in this case, it's going to be Robin Hood. And it's just quite an accomplishment. It's neat for them to see when it's all finished. Hey, I did this, and it's kind of like editing a book. So you'll just do that each day. It's very simple. If there's any new items to learn, it probably takes my kids 15-20 minutes maybe. And if not, it takes them a few minutes less, just depending on what we go over and how long the sentences are, that sort of thing. So that's pretty much it. And then the next week, you might learn something completely different and label your words accordingly. We have pronouns, verbs, coordinating conjunctions here. We have end marks and commas. They also do, you have to find, let me see where it is. Oh, here we go. They have to mark its and its. You have to circle which one belongs in the sentence. They have homophones here, so there, and there. You have to pick which one properly goes in the sentence and circle that. So that's what their work each day looks like. In the back of the book, they have a glossary, but they also have these little note cards. And these are just little reminder cards, little study cards that they can use to help them remember, what are verbs, what are coordinating conjunctions and pronouns. You can cut these out and either laminate the sheet or hole punch them and put them on a ring, make a little flip book, something like that. We choose to just leave them in the book. That way they don't get lost. We tend to lose things pretty easily if they're just loose like that. So we just leave them in the book and refer to them as we need to. And then, like I said, there is a glossary in the back of the book that just goes over, verbs. What are verbs? They just give you action verbs, adverbs, helping verbs, that sort of thing in the back. So that is the student workbook. Now, this is the teacher workbook. Like I said, it's very similar. In the front, you'll receive access to any downloads. You'll receive that information. There's an introduction, like a welcome letter, how to get ready, how to set up your grammar card, student notebook, if that's what you're doing. This just gives you a layout of the page, the teacher page, just and tells you how to work through it. Another like a pacing, just some pacing ideas, some more instructions, and then this gets you into the week. So here are the exact same instructions that the student book has, but over on the side here you'll note all these little extra things. So talking about indenting, this is kind of what you'll teach the children. Grammar glossary, you'll tell them about the glossary in the back, that sort of thing. So these are just little side notes that, and sometimes the student might not even need to know, but you will for the teaching purposes. And then on the next page, they'll have all the answers. So do you indent on this sentence? If you do, it'll have the little indentation mark. What needs to be capitalized? Labeling all the nouns. It gives you the answers to all that. And then down here, it gives you the why all of these things are labeled what they are. You know, what needs to be indented? Why does it need to be indented? Any of the capitalization, why does it need to be capitalized? It'll also give you an advanced answer to that too. Like in this case, don't capitalize articles or prepositions in the middle of titles. So the is lowercase. So up here we have King Henry II. King, Henry, and second are capitalized, but the is not. Some kids might see that as, oh, it's a title, I'll capitalize everything. So this just gives you a little tips on how to, you know, they don't need to know this right now, but they might in the future, but you can just talk to them about it a little bit. And it tells you the end marks, some grammar notations here, and the rewrite, which is what they write in their notebook. So that'll just, you know, you can show your kids or you can just have them write it. And also up in this corner, it gives you the definition for the bold word. Sometimes my kids use it like a kid dictionary, and the words aren't always in there. And for them to find in a little Webster's dictionary, in small print and stuff, it's hard. So sometimes, depending on the word, I just show them this or write this on our board. But for the most part, they can find the definitions. But if there are some tough ones, you know, you'll see the definitions up in here. And then in the back, it too has the same glossary that the kids have in their book as well. Talking about the parts of speech, prepositions, just the list of those there. So it has the same thing. There's also this little scope and sequence section near the back at the very end. Oops, I missed it. At the very end there, that goes through what they're learning each week, just so you can get a general idea. So that is that. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. We really enjoy it. My kids' testing grades have gone up tremendously. We've been doing this for 2 years, and their grades have just skyrocketed. In South Carolina, we don't have to test, but I choose to each year just to see where they are. And after using Fix It Grammar, the grades are just through the roof. So we really, really love this curriculum. It's fun. It's easy. The kids don't mind it at all. They like doing it. So I highly recommend this, or at least trying this, if you haven't already. But that's pretty much it. If you want to see more of these videos, if you like these walkthroughs, then like and subscribe to my channel. That would be great. And leave a comment if you have any other questions maybe I can help you with. Or if you use this yourself and love it, I would love to hear from you. You know, what are your thoughts? How do you guys do your week through Fix It Grammar? I guess that's it. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.